I'm not like my dad. I'm smarter than him. Better than him.
What up, welcome back to the channel. I'm Monet and we are locked in. No, we're not at Wall Street. We are in my room right now recording a video. So of course we're going to be talking about the Weston holdings and how the Weston family is going to operate, with Brayden in here bringing all this riffraff and him and Kiki starting to get a little bit closer. So before we jump into this and break down Brayden Weston and how season 3 is going to affect him moving forward and how he could potentially step up, because he is the heir to the throne of the Weston holdings, and see how he can maneuver all of this while moving cocaine. If you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, then hit your subscribe button and turn your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button and follow me on Instagram right here. Now, Brayden Weston, he's trying to step it up a little bit. Effie told him we gotta earn Tariq's respect, trust, and loyalty. Well, guess what? What better way to do it than introducing Tariq to a world he's never seen and opening doors that have never been opened? So let's jump into it. How would Brayden Weston move forward with Tariq working side by side? When you really look at the character of Brayden, not to diminish anything, but he's a privileged kid that likes the thrill of doing hood rat things with his hood rat friends. And what I mean by that is he doesn't need to be moving dope, but his best friend slash brother is Tariq St. Patrick, and why not be involved in it? Also, we have a bad influence of the name Kane that's in the picture. Well, in season 3, we know that they are all together as a team, back together, working up under Noma, and he's at Weston Holdings because he took the stand, told on himself, and got expelled from school. Now that he's gone, he wants that same feeling, that old love, that rush, and that's being in the dope game. So he's trying to convince Tariq, let's go to Wall Street. When I tell you there's going to be no risk, there's no risk, because he's seen the ins and outs. He's seen how his brother acts. He's seen how his uncle acts, the interns in the conference room. So Brayden knows that, hey, for us, this is great. Now, Brayden will have to take the lead role, because you hear Tariq say, we don't all get this many opportunities and second chances like Brayden would, because Brayden, again, is white, privileged with money. Tariq St. Patrick, another slip up, he's going down. But Brayden wants him to bring the dope into Wall Street. Why not? Let's do it. Brayden is held to a higher standard than anyone at the company. If you listen to his name, Brayden Weston, we know he's the heir to the throne. He needs to make sure that everyone is operating and functioning correctly throughout the workday. We know who Kiki is. Kiki is the assistant to Uncle Lucas. She makes sure everything's done and on time. So when people give her a hard time, it's on her to attack. We've seen Brayden step up. Now Brayden is, one, trying to get closer to her, but two, also trying to look at ways that he can bring the dope game into the company. Well, him and Kiki, they form an alliance. They end up getting Chad fired. Well, Kiki didn't have anything to do with it, but she placed that bug in Brayden's head. Now Brayden gets Chad fired. Him and Kiki, they get to get a little bit closer, and she's starting to introduce him to things he never knew about within the building. And one of those things in the building are the empty floors that aren't being used in these buildings. Think about it, 50 floors, not every floor is being used. Now Kiki has access to one of many. She has access to this one, but there are many. And she's basically showing Brayden that, hey, everything here, everything that light touches is yours. So this is giving Brayden the idea, if I tell Tariq we can come in here, we could potentially store some dope on one of these floors in one of these rooms that no one's using. This is going to be bad and backfire. I also made a video in the trailer going into episode 3 saying, how will they fall on their face? This right here could be an issue, but right now, Kiki, Brayden, they not worried about any issues. They worried about each other and getting it on. So Brayden finally gets him a new love interest, but he also found out that on one of these floors, they are vacant and we could potentially set up shop. And being that Brayden is doing all of this, Kiki sees it, it turns her on, they get it in. Now, could she start being the assistant to Brayden, similar to how Effie is to Tariq? Or is she just going to be on the lookout while they're in the Weston Holdings? Because you know she knows people on the outside. She was at the strip club also. Or is she just trying to get close to Brayden because Brayden is a Weston and she could potentially get in on some of this Weston Holdings money. But I'm thinking that Kiki, she's going to get drawn into the game. She knows how Uncle Lucas acts. Uncle Lucas is drinking. Uncle Lucas is chill, but Uncle Lucas ain't all the way there. So another Weston, a younger one around her age, this could be her end. We don't know yet, but I still want to believe that she's the assistant to Uncle Lucas and she gonna stay solid. But her and Brayden working together, this is actually going to help him out, because as of right now, we know Tariq, Kane, everybody, when they see Brayden, they don't really trust his decisions. Brayden does eventually get Tariq and convinces him, hey, join Weston Holdings with me. I promise you no drugs. But also this same very night, he's talking to Effie about telling Tariq about Lauren. Now Effie is saying we got to take this to the grave. We know that it's going to be tough for Brayden because Tariq is like a brother to him. And Effie told him we need to earn his trust in order to get in the dope game and stay in the dope game. But this is weighing in on Brayden. So he does have to take Tariq because he promised him to come into Weston Holdings as an intern after getting fired from being an intern for Tate, which Brayden has something to do with also. So it's looking like Brayden is trying to boss up, but he might be moving a little bit too fast. He might not be prepared for all the consequences that come with it. We have the death of Lauren lingering over him. We got him trying to get into Wall Street and bring this dope. Also, keeping all of this away from Tariq, but bringing Tariq into half of it. And I mean half of it being Weston Holdings. Once Brayden brings him to work, he's trying to show Tariq, listen, this guy Nick, he's a personal trainer. He does all the weight here. No one cares where it comes from. They only care about dollar signs. So what he's doing is he's just, putting little crumb trails in front of Tariq to make Tariq believe, hey, this might be the perfect opportunity. We know what happens to Nick. He ends up getting killed, and they do take Nick's spot because Tariq calls Drew. They couldn't get a reach with Kane. But Brayden, he's seeing this opportunity and his eyes are getting bigger and bigger by the day. But is this too much for him? We know about Kiki. We know that Nick is gone. Is this drawing too many eyes on Weston Holdings? I can tell you one thing. Brayden don't care how many eyes is on him. Brayden knows he has his parents backing him. He has Weston Holdings backing him. So he's telling Tariq, look, all them floors, they're not being used. And Tariq starts putting the numbers together. 50 floors, all the clients that we can get, every building on Wall Street, that's more than the product we have. Meaning there's going to be a surplus. Everybody, supply and demand. It's going to be a higher demand with less supply. So Tariq is running the numbers and Brayden is saying, I told you, this is what we needed to do. This is how we need to move that product. Now, I don't know if Brayden was in on taking out Nick. We know what Tariq went on and did from there. But as far as Brayden, this right here is about to be a tough situation for him because he can A, do the right thing, handle Weston Holdings, or B, bring Tariq in and bring all kinds of drama crashing down on the Weston Holdings, on him, Tariq, and Noma. And we know that there's a potential RICO going on. So if they bring in the Weston Holdings, the Weston family, along with the Tejada family and the St. Patrick, this might be one of the biggest busts. But how is Brayden going to navigate through all of this while keeping a secret about Lauren being dead, working directly with Tariq? All right, let me know what you think about Brayden moving forward. Is Kiki going to be down, or is Kiki just doing this to progress herself? And also, how long will Brayden be able to keep this secret from Tariq? And if Tariq finds out about Lauren being dead, do you think that he's going to come to Brayden about it because he was the last one with her? Let me know what you think. I'm Monet. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Power Book 2 Ghost. It's a good season. Episode 2, I'm out.